Which one would you pick? Jerry Rice or Randy Moss?
You an asshole. That's number one. That's the first thing I gotta say is that. Because Jerry Rice is, that's who I came up on. That's who I came up on since when I was a kid and watched them pretty much bring my 49ers to the promised land. But Randy Moss he turned into what? A verb pretty much, right? Like, you get mossed out here. Like, that's like, like, that's how dope he was.
Right. Yo, what up, y'all? This is Ronnie Ray's This or That, where we talk about this or that, best, worst, bad, sad, whatever. We debating because everybody's doing debate shows, and hey, why not have one? Because debates are nonsense, because your opinion is your opinion, and it's all good. I'm Ronnie Ray. I'm the host of the show, and I bring my friends on. I used to have a round table, a bunch of people that I knew, but then I'm like, nah, I can't do that. I'm gonna do one-on-ones. And then this pandemic kicked off, and you gotta make the show happen regardless. And I went to Zoom. So this is via Zoom, and I can get anybody I want now. I get anybody I want, and I'm like, yo, I'm calling in the young lion. The young lion. And I gotta talk about this because I was there the first night. I went the second night to see him. This is my protege, man. This is my little bro in the game. He is making me proud. I'm in Chicago. He in Cali still killing it. Damn it, the funny motherfucker, my man Keenan Baker.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Thank you. Hey, thank you, man. Yes, this is Ronnie Ray. You don't understand. This dude is my mentor. We had so many talks in the car, and so many jokes go back and forth, and be like, "That's mine now. I'm taking it off you. I'm gonna add that." We had like hours. People don't understand the hours we were putting in on and off stage, just talking about stuff and getting helping each other out. Especially a lot of really helped me out, just getting me comfortable on stage and stuff like that. So I always got to give thanks and love to Ronnie Ray, man. So I always appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate it, man. When we did Marty's, the last week of Marty's, and you were there, and you went on stage, and you sat down, and you did a whole killer. I'm like, hold up, man. It's like if we were playing ball and like a 21 Bossy, whatever you want to call it, and you dunked on me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga couldn't even jump when I left this goddamn play. I'm like, this motherfucker dunking on people? Dude.
Man, I'm just, it's a lot of like early lessons from you, to be honest. So it's like you always appreciate that you have other guys that like, have helped me out also. But Ronnie Ray was there the first day. Ronnie Ray was there the day my first joke got stolen. The funniest shit he ever said. He's like, "Hey man, it's funny that you not here, but your jokes is here." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he told me what happened, man. And I was just like, "Oh, this is what we doing? The shit."
Yeah, that's what they doing. You gotta signature the fuck out of it. They can't want to copy your shit. You gotta practice your handwriting, metaphors and this shit. All good though, man. Proud of you, man. But let's get it on. We'll talk about it later. This is this or that. You're a football fan, bro.
Yeah.
If I gotta go football, I've been doing a lot of basketball and rap music and comedy shit. I gotta do football stuff. All right, let's go this way. You're a 49ers fan.
Mm-hmm.
Before all the Kaepernick stuff, when they were bad, like I remember we was watching football and it was like won like 2 games that year. I'm like, this is crazy. Terrible. But okay, if you ran a franchise, this is the question. You ran a franchise, you needed a receiver. You can pick any receivers. All these are hypothetical. Pick any receiver in his prime. You're down to 2 of the greatest receivers of all time. You have this one spot for this great receiver. Which one would you pick? Jerry Rice or Randy Moss?
You an asshole. That's number one. That's the first thing I gotta say is that. Because Jerry Rice is, that's who I came up on. That's who I came up on since when I was a kid and watched them pretty much bring my 49ers to the promised land. But Randy Moss he turned into what? A verb pretty much, right? Like, you get mossed out here. Like, that's like, like, that's how dope he was.
Right.
Damn, that's tough for me. That's very, very difficult because I came up on Moss. Like, Moss is a part of my life where I was like becoming like a preteen to teenager. So that's a whole different type of experience that influences your life right there. When you playing, whether you're playing flag football for a football team, Moss, like you trying to Moss everybody.
Right.
As much, oh damn. So I love Jerry Rice, but I understand that he,
Wow.
even though he's a precision route runner, he wasn't the fastest. He didn't jump the highest. Hands were really good, but Moss they called him a freak because he was a freak of nature. So and I know people might kill me for this in the sense of because Jerry Rice was the winner. He won. He got it done. But I would go with Moss. And I know as a 49ers fan, I'm going to get destroyed for that. But what I saw Moss do at the height when he was doing it when I was at that age, I was trying to beat him at 5'9". You play like him. I tried to run like him. You try to catch one-handed passes like him. Like, at the end of the day, as much as I love Jerry Rice, I wasn't mimicking Jerry Rice's moves.
Right.
I'm just gonna be honest with that. So, yeah, man, I gotta.
So you're going to go on Moss.
Gotta go.
This is rough for me too, and I didn't like the 49ers. I'm a Bears fan. They kick our ass. And Moss kicked our ass too because he was with the Vikings.
Yeah.
But shit, because I used to try to run like Jerry though.
Right.
Like 7 yards and cut. 7 yards and cut. I remember I did that shit in the street. I did like 4 plays like that in a row and caught all of them. They're like, I bet it's 7 yards. They walked into the 7 yards. But shit, Moss, man. I was watching the game on Thanksgiving one year, and it's like they were like 5 yards from the, and it's like he just did like this. They throw it in the air.
Yeah.
And they just threw it in the air, and it's called it. I'm like, you can't do that. Like that's not even fair, dude.
Right.
Damn. Yeah, Moss, man. I have to shit. I don't know why I put myself through this stuff. Okay. Jerry got the rings though. Jerry got rings. But Jerry also had Montana and he had Young.
So that's the thing too. What are we basing this off of? Just skill set
just if you
wins?
had matter of fact, the basis is if you had a team, you needed a dynamite receiver.
If you give me Montana or Steve Young with Randy Moss, I'm taking Randy Moss.
But I ain't saying this is hypothetical, so you can pick a quarterback too, but that's a whole other question.
Okay.
You can get anybody to play with somebody because when Moss played with Brady, they ain't lose a game until the Super Bowl, and I lost money. Shit. But beside the point, I think that I got to go with Moss, man. Damn. I ain't want to leave Jerry out there like that, but
I'm just going off.
I thought you were going to go with Jerry, and I was okay with getting Moss. Like, okay, everybody win. Nah.
Because I was basing it off of skill set, and I understand the skill sets of Jay Rice is really good also. But I'm like, if Moss had Montana or Moss had Steve Young, come on, dog. Come on, bro. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's over, man. Vince Carter in 2000. It's over.
Over. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I gotta go Moss, man. Damn. Okay. Fuck, man. That's pretty much it. You got to the point. I don't even know what to add nothing else because Jerry Rice is a phenomenal. He used to catch bricks. He used to throw bricks at this guy. So he used to catch like a mug, but Moss, man, what is it, 6'7", 6'8", some shit?
All he did was do this.
Yeah.
He put up in the sky and that ball goes up there. He's coming down with it 99% of the time.
Damn. He never won none.
I'm sick for him. I'm hurt for him, bro. Yeah.
Never won. Shit. That's crazy. Man. Yeah, didn't you have a problem with the police or something?
I'm not exactly sure. Some people talk about like his attitude here and there. I did see when he squirted a water bottle at somebody at one point, one of like the coaches or something like that, or the referee or something.
Well, cocky.
So I think maybe to some people they might have felt like Moss's maybe attitude, and there was questions about Moss taking plays off from time to time, which I don't know if that was true.
Right.
But it's like maybe if he knew the ball wasn't going his way, he wasn't going as hard, which is like sometimes you could be the decoy at that point. I don't know.
Right.
So I get I would never dispute anybody saying Rice because he's a legend. They're both legends at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I figured that you were gonna say Rice, and I was gonna say Moss, and everybody got a chance to win. I'm trying to go with Jerry, but like, oh shit. But Moss comes in with Carter on the other side, and you got Cunningham.
Yeah,
They were.
he was like setting records as a young boy.
Yeah,
he was doing things as a young boy that were just like you were like, why is this young kid doing it? And then I love when he played the Cowboys. He would annihilate the Cowboys because they skipped it because they didn't pick him. Remember?
Right.
So he said, every time we play y'all, I'm destroying you.
I love that shit, man.
Yeah.
I love that inner confidence, that inner thing, and you're like just some of that motivation to make you say, man, you know what? I ain't like how you took my parking space. Nigga, watch what happens.
Yeah.
Watch what happens. I love it, man. Okay, so you going Moss, and I'm going Moss. I think that, I can't find nothing else to say about Jerry to make this argument valid. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jerry's a legend. You can't knock Jerry. But Moss is a freak. And shit. Yeah. That's it. That's the end of the show. I can't say no more. We ain't even talk that long on this one. That's the end of the show. No, we ain't top 10. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say, I don't have any other argument on Rice's side, but that he's a legend, that he got hands, but both got hands. They both run passes like that. And then you have the other physical intangibles. But I guess where I give Moss that edge is because if you gave him Steve Young, the same quarterbacks that Rice had, every receiver record is broken by him easily. Every single one. And he's destroying them, and they're probably never getting broken. Right.
Took the words right out of my mouth. We going Jerry Rice and Moss. We going both with Moss. What do you think, people? What do you think, huh? It's this or that. Randy Moss or Jerry Rice? Which one you going with, man? We going with Moss. Put your comments at the bottom. Let me know what you think about that. Keenan, let them know where you're from, man. Give me all the details on your life.
Oh, yeah. You can find me all over social media, Instagram, Keenan Baker, Keenan Baker. Same with Facebook, YouTube and stuff like that, man. Follow me on all those platforms, man. I drop content pretty much every other day, every single day on Instagram, every other day on YouTube and Facebook. So make sure y'all follow me, man.
Yeah, find me, comedian Ronnie Ray, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, UDC Ronnie Ray, and RonnieRayComedian.com. Find that. We're on there. This and that. Thank you, Keenan Baker, for being on the show. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
And remember, people, everybody has their choice to their own opinion. I fucked that line up, but you'll get it later. Peace. We not editing shit. Don't cut that part. Put the foul ups on there too.